Okay, so despite the Christmas tree and this wreath still being up, I'm gonna be starting my after Christmas refresh. I always find like after I take down all the Christmas decorations, there's so many empty spaces and things where Christmas decor was. So I like to put back all my regular decor and usually like move things around. Never underestimate the power of just like rearranging decor and even furniture, because it can completely transform a space and just make it feel so refreshed. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm just not emotionally ready to take down my Christmas tree. I am planning on taking it down next weekend, but also who knows, maybe rearranging everything and like putting everything back will inspire me to finally take it down. But I just love it so much, and this is the first year that we've had this like big Christmas tree, so I really love it. It just brings me so much joy. So we'll see. Last year I ended up keeping this wreath up all year just because without it there's just like so much white blank space. I don't know really what else I could put there. Anyway, let me take you along and just show you kind of how I decorate after the holidays, where I kind of like move things around and everything like that. So I'm gonna start with the TV console because this is like one of the bigger focal points that you see like when you walk in the apartment, and it's one of the blankest things in the apartment right now. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe it down. This is what it's looking like after I removed the Christmas decor. So I brought out a bunch of decor. Hi, Bowie. I brought out a bunch of decor that I want to style on the console table, and we'll just go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we're gonna start with the console table. This year, I wanna switch up how I've been decorating it. So in the past, usually I've been doing like 3 sections. I would put like, have a vignette here, have a vignette in the middle, and then have another one here. So kind of like using these lines as like the 3 sections. But I wanna stop storing so much of my decor and like actually using it. I'm gonna kind of go for more of like a maximalist look. I do love when people have those, whether it be like a console table or a coffee table, they stack their coffee table books and it can look really busy, but I kind of like that. And also then I can use so much more of my decor. First and foremost, I want to put the candle lamp on its own. Oops. My friend actually gifted me this for our Secret Santa, and I can't believe I went this long without having one. I love it so much. I love having something directly in the middle because we have this TV box and I hate seeing it. So usually I'll just hide it behind here, and my husband would disagree, but I would just say like, when you want to use it, even though it works for me when it's like this, but it doesn't work for him when it's not like that. So you can just put it there and whatever. And I can put it here when we're not using it. I like having that in the middle. And then another kind of goal of mine has been to add more color into the apartment. It is kind of hard for me. So one of the colors that I've added a lot is brown. So I have these 2 coffee table books, which again, I want to experiment more with stacking that. For example, I've been storing this amazing vase that I got from H&M years ago, and like why it's so cute. So I'm gonna put that here. Picked these up recently. It came in a pack of 2, so they were like 15 bucks for both of these. And they just match all of my other decor so well. Like even the way that they match the texture and the color to the paper mache table. Then I'm gonna add this coffee table book here. And then again, just to bring out the brown, I'm putting this bowl here. These beads have moved all over the apartment. They're such a staple for decorating and they're so universal. I honestly kind of need more. But then we'll just add that to tie everything together. And even though there's so much going on, I still feel like it looks clean and not that cluttered. It just kind of all works together, and I have so much more of my decor here and I'm not storing anything. Oh God. Okay, so now the fireplace is a whole other beast. I've just like put a bunch of crap on there for now. Like, I don't want that floral painting there. Here's my other attempt at adding color. I absolutely love that lamp, and I absolutely abhor overhead lighting, especially these, like, I mean, this one's a little bit better than like the typical boob, but I still hate that so much. So having a lamp on the fireplace mantle has been amazing. And then I literally just thrifted these yesterday. So I got married in the summer, and I've been kind of like wanting to figure out how to display those pictures, and Salvation Army had so many nice cheap frames. So I got this kind of like collection here and then just put them on there for a second. Last night, definitely not how I want it to go. And then also I got this for like another purpose, and then it didn't work for that, and then just kind of like put it there to see how I liked it. And I don't know, because right now this is giving very much granny, and that is not the style or the vibe. I think the plan should be to just completely take everything off the fireplace, start fresh. I think the only two things that I know for sure are staying is this picture and this light. This, compared to the TV console, like, looks really cluttered because there's no rhyme or reason for anything. I was just throwing stuff on there to get it out of my way, so we cannot have that. So you can kind of see how like something that's not styled and stuff is just like placed there, it looks really cluttered compared to the TV console that everything is like meticulously styled. It really changes the tone. Okay, so even though I got these branches for my fall refresh, I think the color just goes so well with everything else. And I'll keep my eye out for some like spring branches or just like more greenery type branches, but I feel like this will really tie in the burgundy of the lamp. It's still kind of like, you know, winter. I think it still works. So we'll see how I like that. This piece that could help like continue to tie in dark tones for winter. And then maybe if I could put like a candle. Well, here's my matches. I don't, I'm not loving that. So I'll have to go around and see what else I can shop around for in the apartment. So I've just checked my candle drawer, and I have like this, which could kind of bring out like some vintage vibes, work with the like modern touches of the lamp. And then I have this candle, which kind of brings out the same tones. So I'm liking this. Is definitely like more simple. That could be cute. Okay, so yes, I think I'm loving this. It's like simple. All of the warm tones are working together and giving still like a very wintry vibe. And I can see if like in the springtime, maybe I do another refresh and then I can change out the burgundy leaves, something like greenery, or ignore this. But yeah, I think this is really nice. Super cute. Oh, and then totally forgot. So I want to just remove these Christmas tree candles. And then I thrifted this firewood thing, and I think I'm just going to put it in here. One of the things I want to do is put like wood here, but I just don't really know like the logistics of that yet. So I think I'll just keep that firewood thing empty in here for now, and then just kind of remove all these candles. Then from Salvation Army yesterday, I got this like cutting board for $5. Oh, let's see if I'll get that off. And then it has like these cutie little feet. So I thought that because it's like so big, I was like, okay, I don't think this is fitting in my kitchen on my counter. So I thought the dinner table could be like a good place. I just don't know like what I'm gonna put on it. TBD on that, but they match the wood nice with the chairs. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so I'm sitting in front of the coffee table now. Hi, Milo. And I want to see, so I've like, okay, can you go, please? I have pulled some like stuff from around the apartment that I think we could maybe use to decorate the coffee table. I want to just maybe like upcycle this plant a little bit because I have this great pot that I painted over. I got it from HomeSense for 20 bucks and then I just painted it this brown color. It was just like stark white before. So I want to try to cut this tree like literally up to here so that it could sit nicely in the pot. I just don't really use that plant anymore. I haven't for a bit and I haven't like had the heart to get rid of it. And so I always find like if there's anything like that in your place that you don't really use anymore, you really like it, you don't want to get rid of it. Well, if you were kind of thinking about getting rid of it anyway, then maybe you could change it, either paint it, cut it up, make it into something else, and then it might make you want to keep it for longer, and if not, you could still get rid of it after. So yeah, let's see if we can kind of hack up that tree and make it good or like usable again for me. So that's why I thought maybe these rocks would be good, because otherwise I don't know how it would stick in the bottom. Maybe I can just like stick the stem into those rocks and hopefully it'll stay. But anyway, let's get started and see what we can do, and then we can use that maybe to style the coffee table. So the reason that I'm gonna cut it is because, okay, Bowie. Okay, so the reason that I'm gonna cut it is because it's in this like rock hard thing and you cannot pull it out. And this is what I'm saying, like it's in this like basic frame, and you know, I just like I haven't used it for a while. So I feel like if I give it this little upcycle job, then one, I can put it in a bunch of different pots if I wanted to. Use this pipe cutter. I don't know if it's like that serious, but I think it will be the easiest. I got this pipe cutter so long ago. You can always cut more, but you can't cut less. So you know what, why don't I do it under this piece first? So I'll just cut it to about here and then we can go from there. So basically, to use a pipe cutter, you just open it all the way and then tighten it once it's around like the pipe or the round thing you want to cut. And then you just tighten it, tighten it, tighten it. And then you're just gonna go in circles, and that is scoring the pipe. Then once you, I guess, like feel good about it, you've gone in circles, I'm gonna just try to like untighten it and then see if I can bend it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can throw that out. Now we just have this like little plant. It's a bit messy. There's just like these kind of things. Now that I have the rocks in the vase, I'm hoping I can literally just like slip this in and that the rocks will keep it upright. My goodness. So the rocks are doing like a wobbly job at keeping this up. So I think eventually, maybe this week, I can stop and get like a foam block. But this already is like 10 times more my style than what it looked like before. So even if I don't use this on the coffee table, it could be so cute in the kitchen or even maybe in the bedroom, because I don't have a lot of greenery in there. But I think this is so cute. So I'm gonna use this and continue styling the coffee table. Okay, so I've been loving this coffee table book here just because I think the colors against the brown are super cute. And then I've got those dark brown wooden coasters, my favorite bowl from HomeSense. And then here is where I'm struggling a bit, because I have this marble tray, but I just feel like it doesn't really match the brown bowl, and I would prefer the brown bowl over the marble, I think. because I don't really have another place for that brown bowl. Okay, so this is how the coffee table has turned out. So I kept the book here, just added like one of these little trays with some crystals, and then I preferred the look of this, so I ended up moving the bowl. And then I just got this candle from Target, and then I actually got it in the smaller version as well for the candle warmer, but I just love the size of this. So yeah, this is how it's looking and I absolutely love it. Then to solve the door problem, I found this awesome pampas grass wreath at Target again. It was expensive and you could probably make it yourself, but I just picked it up and I thought this is a great alternative. I can keep this all year round, and then when I want to put the Christmas wreath on, or if I ever get like a spring wreath or anything, like then we can put it up. But at least this adds some, well, not color, but you know, a little something across all the white. So yeah, actually loving this. You'll be happy to know that my Christmas tree is down. So now I've moved the bar cart back to where it was pre-Christmas tree, and I still really like it here. So I'm just gonna go and like get rid of, what are those called? The poinsettias. And then like just give it a little overall refresh. So I'm just gonna dust with a microfiber cloth. I like keeping it on an angle as well, just because I feel like it creates a bit more like interest and it's not so much like everything against the wall. Oh, and look, I forgot a Christmas decoration. Okay, so I thrifted this tray from Salvation Army for $3.99 for my birthday party, and I am gonna clean it, but I just want to see if like when I'm not using it for my birthday, if it could look cute on the bar cart. They are different golds, but I think this gold is the same as some of my other like bar accessories. I don't know, let's see. These are the matches from our wedding, and I just have them in a bowl. And then this is like a little covered match, gold matchstick thing that I just keep there. That's disgusting. Okay, so even though, you know, in an ideal world, I would like this to be like a bar book or like a cocktail recipe book. I think that would be really cute, and it's a great way to like add height to your bar cart. But for now, I just have a random decor one that I'm using. And then also on my list to get is like a really nice ice bucket. This one I thrifted, but it's also nice because it's covered, so I can put like a bunch of stuff in it. I thrifted this from like an antique mall, but ideally I think I would like something crystal, just because we have like a crystal decanter. So I think that would look really cute. This is my old shaker, which I just don't really want to get rid of right now. So I have 2 shakers right now, so I just leave that one down there. I have this, which I got like right when we moved out from Anthropology. Redecorate is this entryway table. So I'm gonna be turning it into kind of like a desk / entryway. So I have this chair here, which Milo is laying in. And I just love the linen and wood together. And then I've always had this frame here since I got it. It came in a pack of 2 at Target, and I actually saw recently that they still have this, and the other one's hanging in the bedroom. But I just love how much height it gives, and it just goes so well together. So I really want to keep that like this. And then I have this Banker's lamp because I hate using like overhead lighting. So this is really nice. It brings up like a nice glow, and it's connected to this light switch. So of course the issue is this giant gaping hole. Usually I have this book here, and since it's like a desk slash entryway, I think it's okay to keep it there, and then I can just put my laptop over top when I'm like working at the desk. So the reality is I'm not always gonna have my laptop here, so that's why I want to keep the book, because then if I take my laptop to work somewhere else in the apartment, then we don't see that big giant hole. If I was like always gonna leave the laptop here, I think that would be just like fine enough to keep the hole covered. But again, like I just like to have the idea of it still being an entryway table and not always a desk. So we'll leave that like that for now. And then I picked up this linen bulletin board, I guess, or cork board. And I thought it could be cute just to layer it against the frame. I do wish you could see more of it. Like maybe we can do it like that. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna put on here yet, but I do want to keep it very minimal so it's not overly desk related. Because again, this is like one of the first things that you'll see when you walk into the apartment. This was just $25 at HomeSense, and it came with super cute pearl push pins. Maybe a little like weekly to do could be cute. Then just to make it more like obvious that it's a desk, I have this candle, this old candle jar that my husband cleaned out for me, and then these gold pens that I'll just leave there. And then I've got this gold take note like little pad. Sorry if I'm shiny, I have skincare on, but that's everything that I have for you for today's video on how I decorated after the holidays. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my process and why I decorate things the way I do, and just coming along with me as I refresh the apartment. It took me a little longer than expected, but that's okay. The tree is down and everything feels fresh and new. I'm gonna be starting to film my birthday party vlog, so subscribe if you haven't already. If you're into home decor and party planning, thrifting, upcycling, then this channel is for you, so please subscribe. I look forward to making more videos.